In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can buy and sell MTN stock with as little as 1,000 naira. Now, before I continue this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Now, let's get into it. What are stocks? Stocks are pieces of ownerships in a company, and stocks are the same thing as shares. So when you hear shares, you hear stocks, it is the same thing. Now, let us break these stocks down further. Let's assume a company like MTN was a big piece of cake, like those that you see in wedding. And let's assume that piece of cake has been cut into like little slices and chunks, little slices. Now, you as an investor, when you buy a slice of that cake of MTN, guess what you have just gotten? A share. And what is a share? A part ownership of a company. So that means when you buy one slice of the cake of MTN, you are officially a part owner of that company, no matter how little the slice is that you bought. Now, the more slices you buy, the bigger your ownership is in a particular company. That is just how stock market works. So somebody that owns a stock in a company is called a stockholder or a shareholder, and you can invest in stocks that little as 1,000 naira, and you can invest in any company as long as that company has listed their stocks for sale. You can invest in Apple, Dangote, MTN, Coca-Cola, Netflix, you name it. As long as you have bought a small piece in that company, you are a part owner of that company. Now, let's get into it. Before we continue, why should you invest in stocks? Number one, you don't have to be an expert to invest. I'm not going to tell you that there are some things you shouldn't know before investing in stocks. There are some things you should know, but you don't have to really necessarily be a genius and know everything about it before you start investing. As far as I'm concerned, for me, I'm an investor, I'm not a trader. So I don't really need to know much before I start investing. Number two, it has never been cheaper or easier to invest. Now, back in the days, people have to go to the banks and sign forms and all of that before they could invest in stocks. But now it is easy. You can invest in stocks just using your phone, and it has never been cheaper. You can invest with as little as 1,000 naira. So you don't even really have an excuse for not starting your investment journey. Invest as your power reach. Now, wait till I advise people be that. Another thing is, it is one of the best ways to diversify your income and grow your wealth. For me, I am an affiliate marketer. That means I market products for people, and I have other businesses that I run. Now, having those businesses is not enough for me. I still invest in the stock market to grow my wealth, to grow for the future, because just having those businesses alone is not really going to set me up the way I want to grow financially for the future. It's not really going to set me up for that. So stock market is one of the best way to grow your income and grow wealth, and it's also one of the best ways to make sure your future is secure. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. When I went to go and make this hair recently, my hairdresser was telling me that, wow, back in 2020, when they were going through their late father's things, they saw some documents. The documents had Chevron on the top, blah 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 blah. So they took the documents to the bank, and the bank told them that their father some time ago bought shares in Chevron. So the bank people, they helped them to calculate it and all of that. Guess what? The father's shares was worth 10 million naira, and he didn't even use all 10 million naira to buy those shares. I don't think he used up to 1 million naira to buy those shares when he bought it. So after doing everything with the bank, sorting everything with the bank gave them 10 million naira cash to go home for the shares that their father bought back in the day, even before he died though. So if you are not using stocks to secure your future, what are you actually doing? What are you actually doing? Now, before we continue this part, I need to really sound a warning. Stock markets is not should not be your only source of income. No. It should be a way to diversify. It should be something you have on the side. It is not even for rainy days. As I said before, or I usually say to my students in my class, save for emergencies, invest for the future. And when I say invest in the future, I mean it, because okay, this is my same hairdresser. Check out these pictures on the screen because I got it with her permission. So she was even telling me that. So when they got to the village house and they searched through his things, they found these documents on the screen here. They went to the bank, and guess what? The bank was like, oh, your father bought Access Bank shares back in the year 2013, and they calculated how much the shares is worth right now, and it's worth 2 point something million naira. The time to invest is now, not tomorrow, now. See, there are two ways to make money from the stock market. Number one is capital gains. Now let's use this example. Let's assume this is the MTN shares you bought last year December, and you bought this MTN share for about, everything here was about 100,000 naira, right? For example, that's an example. Now let's assume now MTN signs a deal with somebody or something like that, and maybe investors are now interested in investing more in MTN. Let's assume now that you check your stocks now, we are in November, you check your stock now in November, you found out that your stock now, instead of the initial 100,000 naira you used to buy the stock, your stock now is worth 200k. Meaning you have made 100,000 naira on top your initial investment. That is just one way of making money from the stock market. This is actually the major way of making money from the stock market. Buying a stock, then when it appreciates, the money on top is your capital gain. It's the same thing as when you buy real estate. When you buy a land and the land appreciates, maybe you sell the land the next 3 years, and when you bought a land for 1 million naira, the next 3 years that land would have appreciated to like 3 million naira or 5 million naira. So you have made about 4 million naira on top of your initial investment. So that's the same thing with how capital gains work for the stock market. Now another way to make money from the stock market is through dividends. Now when you hold the stocks of some companies, because it's not all companies that offer dividends, you have bought this 100k worth of stocks from MTN, right? Now when you hold these stocks, holding means you don't sell it, you just leave it there. You can buy more, but you are not selling it. That's what it means to hold. So when you hold these stocks every year, depending on the company, because different companies have different policies, that company will pay you a particular percentage of the profit that they have made. So meaning, let's assume you hold these MTN stocks now. Every year, MTN is going to dash you a particular amount of money from the profits that they have made. Now, different companies have their own dividend policy. Sometimes they might give you this money every 6 months, every 3 months, or once a year. It just depends on the company. Now, this dividend is different from capital gains, meaning you can be getting dividend in your stock and your stock value will still be going up. So meaning you will still make money both from your stock, the value of your stock rising up, and from the dividend that company is going to pay you. Now, as I said before, not all companies offer dividends, and dividend is not even really everything, which you will find out later. But so when I say MTN is going to pay you for buying data, I mean you will make money from holding MTN stocks through dividends and capital gain. What do I mean by this? Every time somebody buys data, every time somebody buys recharge card, they are investing in MTN. Who is going to enjoy those investments? People that have bought MTN stocks, people that have invested in MTN. So why don't you invest in MTN and still buy data? But you know that when you are buying data, you are also making money for yourself, because when you hold these stocks, MTN will give you dividends. Apart from that, the value of the stock will still go up. Now, these are some examples of capital gains on the screen here. So as you can see, if you purchase 78,200 naira worth of Netflix stock in November 2022, by July 2023, you would have had 119,646 naira. So you see why investing is good. Imagine you invested this amount in November 2022. By July, this is what you would have had. This is how capital gains work. So that means the value of your investment has increased. You have now made about 25,000 plus on your initial investment. So that 25,000 naira is called capital gains. This on the screen is an example of dividends. Now, these are my own dividends from different companies, by the way. As you can see, in May 2023, Apple paid me so and so amount of dollars on top my investment. So now imagine now you have bought Apple stocks. The value of your stock will still increase. Apple will now still pay you dividend on top. You see why the stock market is very, very interesting. Apple will now still pay you dividends on top. So why are you not investing in the stock market yet? There are some things you need to know before investing. There are some things you need to know. Number one, the stock market is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Because I know the wheels in your head is turning now. You don't do investor vibes. If I invest this, I will get this. No. The stock market is not a get-rich-quick scheme. As I've said before, the stock market should not be your sole source of income. Do not go and put your house rent in the stock market and you will not say, okay, if I put this house rent in the next this thing, not be sporty bet. Oh, it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. That brings me to my second point. The stock market favors long-term investors. If you really want to make money from the stock market, save for emergencies, invest for the future. If you are investing in the stock market, that money should not be in your mind to withdraw in the next 6 months. No. Because the stock market favors long-term investors. Now, the same way the stock market can go up, it can also go down. It can also go down, because anything that goes up will still come down. It will go up, it will come down. The value of the market is always fluctuating. But do you know one thing about the stock market? Do you know why it favors long-term investors? Because over the years, the trend of the stock market is always going upwards. So even if in those months that are contained in those years, the stock market is fluctuating, going up and down, it's going up and down in an upward motion. So no how, as long as you are investing long term, you will not lose money in the stock market. Do you know when people lose money in the stock market? When they want to invest sharp for quick money. It doesn't work like that. The stock market will not favor you. You will lose a lot of money. You will sell your stocks lower than you bought it. You will cry. You will shed tears, but nobody will be there to pet you. So the stock market favors long-term investors. Another thing, it should be a way to diversify your income. A lot of you that know me, people that know me personally, know I do affiliate marketing and I also own other businesses. Now, it would be stupid of me to just start investing in the stock market and say that the stock market is going to be my sole source of income. No, the stock market should be a way to diversify your income. Diversification means you already have where money is coming from. So all you need to do is just start putting small money in the stock market. Now, when I say diversify your income, you might be like, okay, but I don't really have a lot of money. No, you don't need to have plenty money before you invest. Start investing with as little as 1,000 naira. If it's only 1,000 naira a month, you can invest it. If it's only 1,000 naira a week, you can invest it. Start investing now. The right time to start investing is now. Because guess what? You can never lose with the stock market if you're investing in it long term. You can never lose in the stock market if you're investing in it long term, because the trend is always upward. People that invested in Tesla in 2013, right now they are celebrating. A lot of people were millionaires because I think Tesla just opened their stock for investment around 2013, 2012, 2010, and all of that. So people that invested, that left their investment long term, right now, they're enjoying the benefits. Look at when they're enjoying the benefits now. 2023, Tesla stocks has already risen. He has skyrocketed. So invest in the stock market long term and you will not lose out. Now, always do your research before investing. Because in this class, I'll be teaching you how you can buy, how you can sell MTN stocks. But this is not investment advice. Always do your research before taking out money from your bank to use to buy any stock. Always do your research first. It is very, very important. If not, you will lose money. I'll be teaching you how to buy MTN stocks. Yes, all well and good. But I'm not telling you to remove money and buy. I'm just showing you the way to buy the stocks. I'm just showing you how you can go about it. It is left for you as an individual or as an investor to go and do your research on whatever stock you want to buy before investing. Now, another thing, the stock market is what built Warren Buffett and other billionaires. See, a lot of billionaires you see today, a lot of them have silent investments in stocks and real estate. You might think that, okay, look at this picture now. You can see Femi Otedola made $170-something million in a span of 72 hours. He did not make this money by selling cement. He made this money because he invested in a company. Now, we might not all be rich by Femi Otedola, and we might not be rich, but investment is for everybody. Investment is for everybody. You don't have to be a rich man. You don't have to have everything before you start investing. As a student, you should start investing. As a worker, you should start investing. Small, 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 small. As you grow, your investment too will be growing. You see that story I told you about how my hairdresser, how she's reaping the fruit of her father's investment. Invest for your family, invest for your children, invest for yourself for the future. Start investing. A lot of you might say, okay, but the dividends that maybe I will earn is not enough. That is the mentality of a broke person. That's the mentality of a poor person. Don't look at, oh, if I don't have a lot of money to invest, I'll just use to buy shawarma. No, that's the mentality of somebody that is never going to actually make it. So start investing today. Now, as I said before, you don't need to be a genius or an expert, but you need to know what you are doing before you start anything like investment. Know what you are doing. Know the basics. Know some things before you start investing at all. Investing in the stock market is easy, yes, but you will lose money if you do not know what you are doing. Let's get into it. Now, what everybody has been waiting for, how to buy and sell MTN stocks. Now, before we continue this practical, before I show you how to buy and sell MTN stocks, please and please always do your research before buying stocks. I'm sounding this thing because it is very, very important. Even though I'll be showing you how to buy and sell, make sure you do your research before you buy. Now, so for this class, we'll be using the Trove app. You can download it on Play Store or Apple Store. You can download it and get verified. If you have any problem with verification, message their support. Their support is very, very, very fast. Now, make sure you finish watching this video before you go and download the app and start doing rubbish. Make sure you watch this video to the end. It is very, very, very important. I will show you how to buy and sell, but make sure you watch the video to the end so you can understand everything fully before you put your toes or you dip your toes into downloading anything. It is very, very important. How the interface of the Trove app looks when you download it. This is how it is going to look. So just get yourself verified, and mind you, it's not every app that is reliable for buying and selling stocks, so take note of that. So after they have verified you are going to be able to use the app. So when you click on portfolio, this is where all the stocks that you have bought is going to be in your portfolio. If you click on those three dashes, you click on balances, then you click on get started, then you click on your Nigerian portfolio. When you click on your Nigerian portfolio, also click on get started. Then you see Trove offers about 150 stocks listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. So you can buy 150 Nigerian stocks using this app. So to open your Nigerian portfolio, because you need to open a Nigerian portfolio before you are able to buy Nigerian stocks. So click on get started. They will give you some terms and conditions to click on those things, then you click on I agree. Now they will also tell you to confirm your email. I didn't put this here for privacy reasons. So immediately you have done that, you have created your Nigerian portfolio. So click on dismiss. So when you come back to portfolio, you will see that your Nigerian portfolio has changed. Your Nigerian portfolio has been created. So to fund your portfolio, because you need to fund so that you can be able to have money on your portfolio to be able to buy Nigerian stocks. So you click on fund portfolio, or you come to this explore. When you come to this explore and you scroll down, let it load. If you come to this explore and you scroll down, you will see your Nigerian portfolio. You can also click fund portfolio from there too. You can also click fund portfolio and fund your portfolio from there. Now we're going to be funding with about 2,000 naira. You can be able to fund with bank transfer, your bank card. I will advise you, although I use bank transfer to fund here, I will advise you to use your bank card, because when you use transfer, they take 100 naira charge, but if you use your card, they'll take about 10 naira, 20 naira, 15 naira charge, which is lesser. I didn't find my ATM card here, so we're going to use bank transfer to fund our portfolio. They are going to give you a bank account that is specifically for you. So that bank account is going to have your name and your details. So all you need to do whenever you want to fund your account is send whatever money you want to use to fund to the bank account. So you copy the bank account and paste it in your bank app and you fund. Now take note, when you fund, you will not see your money immediately in the app. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour for you to see your money reflected. I'm telling you this because this is one of the things I noticed when I started using the app. Your money doesn't get in instantly. So just take note of that. It will take 30 minutes to an hour. So just find something else to do before you come back and refresh the app before your money will enter. Now, once your money has entered your portfolio, you can get into buying stocks. So let's wait a little bit for the money to enter. Then before that, let me tell you something. Please make sure you watch this video to the end, because it's not every app you can just go hop on and start buying stocks. Okay. So now, when we go to our Nigerian portfolio and we check transaction history, we can see that they have taken the 100 naira charge because we deposited 2k. So they are taking the 100 naira charge. So they are going to give us 1,900 in our portfolio. And this money, this 1,900, as you can see now, is our buying power. So when you go to this search bar, when you click on Nigerian stock, or go to the search bar, you can type whatever stock that you want to buy, which in this case today it is MTN. So this is the MTN stock page. So you can scroll down, you can see some stats about the company, all of that. It's not usually useful, but you can look at that. Then when you click on buy, it's going to bring you to a page where you are going to input the amount of MTN stocks that you want to buy, which today we are going to be buying two MTN stocks, and one MTN stocks costs 250 naira. So if I've put the two MTN stocks, you click on market buy, which is to buy instantly. So immediately you click on market buy, we're buying two MTN shares. So right now we're going to be owning 2 shares of MTN stock. You see how easy it is. So do that. Click on review cost. Click on review cost. Then you click swipe to buy. So we're buying 2 and each of them costs 250. That is 500 naira for the two stocks. Yes. So you click on swipe to buy. Now, congratulations, you have bought your first MTN stock. Now take note again. You are not going to see this MTN stock instantly in your portfolio. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour for it to show in your portfolio. So you just wait for a bit, which I did here. You just wait for a bit, and if you refresh the app enough times, you will see, and you go to your portfolio and you refresh. Before you know it, you see that they have added the MTN stock to your portfolio. As you can see here now, they have added it. So now the next thing we need to do now is to go to selling. If you notice, if you go back, and you will see that our buying power has reduced because we have already used from that money to buy stocks. So we're going to be selling just one of the MTN shares that we bought. We bought 2, so we'll be selling just one. We'll be selling it for 249 naira. This is the another reason why you don't buy and sell you don't buy and sell immediately. You hold for long term so that you don't lose money. We lost money now because they took a 10 naira charge. So you just click on sell, then you click on done, then you have successfully sold your MTN shares. Now the thing, when you sell, the money is not going to go straight to your buying power, because it's only money in your buying power that you can be able to withdraw. The money is going to first be in your pending settlement. So by the time you refresh your app, you find out that the money has moved from pending settlement to your buying power. So you just click on withdraw. Anywhere you see withdraw from your Nigerian portfolio, you can click on withdraw. Click on withdraw, input your bank account details like I am doing here. When you input the amount of money you want to withdraw from your buying power, which we are going to be withdrawing 500 naira. See, one thing you need to take note of here. This is another reason why I say the stock market is for long-term investors, because all these apps that you are using to buy stock and shares, the only way they make money is through all these small 10 naira commission. Like you see now, want to withdraw now, they'll take 15 naira processor fee. This is the way they used to make their money. So you need to allow your money to stay there and grow, so that when they are taking this 15 naira processor fee, it's not going to affect you at all. It's not going to bother you at all. So as you can see, we withdrew this money, 500 naira. We have received it. It is very, very easy to invest in the stock market. It's easy to buy and sell stock, but the people that actually make money, that don't lose money, is people that are investing long term. As you can see, as we just invested and we remove it out, you see we have lost a little bit of money, although it's not much. 10 naira here, 20 naira here, 15 naira here. So let's get back into class. Now, congratulations, you have bought your first stock. Now, buying and selling stock is easy. As you guys have seen, we have bought MTN stock, we sold MTN stock, now we have withdrawn it to our bank account almost instantly. But it is not advisable to just buy any stock because you have heard about it. Before you venture into the stock market, especially if you are somebody that knows that he or she wants to build wealth, you should have an investment plan. You should always do your research. And you should know the type of investor you are. It's where you are currently in life, the type of investor you are, because this will determine the kind of companies you invest in. This will determine the type of stocks that you buy. I've shown you how to make money from stocks, right? But there are different types of stocks. So knowing your investment plan will enable you to know the type of stocks to invest in. Now, I'm not going to leave you helpless. I have taught you how to buy and sell MTN stock, and I made this video free because I believe everybody should know a little bit about investing. No matter how much you earn, no matter how much you are making for your students, stay at home mom, everybody should know a little bit about investing. And I promised you that I will show you a little bit, which I have shown you, and I will show you how to buy and sell MTN stocks. But if you want to go further in your investment journey, you want to delve into even buying foreign stocks like Apple, even the Tesla I mentioned, I have a program that will help you kickstart your journey. Because believe me when I say that this video is not enough. This class is not enough if you really want to be an investor that does not lose money. It's not enough if you want to be an investor that is making money with the stock market. Now, introducing the Stock Market Beginner Accelerator program. Before I hear a program again, listen. In this program, I will be holding your hand and you will learn, number one, how the stock market works and how to profit from the stock market. This alone is worth 5,000 naira. You will also learn the foundation of investment because there are rules to investing. There are approaches to investing. So the next thing you are going to learn is how to establish your risk tolerance and minimize your risk, because the same way there is a lot of potential to make money with the stock market, it's the same way there's a lot of potential to lose money with the stock market. So if you don't know how to establish your risk tolerance and all these things I'm going to be listing, you are going to fail in the stock market, and that is the truth. This alone is worth 5,000 naira. You will also learn how to create a workable strategy for your long and your short-term investment goals. Apart from that, you will be able to learn my stock market research strategies. This is something you need before you invest in anything. You need to learn, you're going to be learning how to research stocks before you invest so that you don't lose money. This alone is worth 6,000 naira. I will also be teaching you how to buy other stocks apart from MTN, other Nigerian stocks, and even foreign stocks like Apple, Tesla, and all of that. And I will be giving you applications you should use, because the reason I'm using Trove, the reason I introduced Trove to you, because if you notice, I'm just opening the app and just trying it out. I'm introducing it to you because I have used other apps before and I withdrew my money, it did not come. I sold my stock, it did not show. So you cannot just go and download anything from the Play Store. You need to download something that has worked for other people before. If not, you will lose your money. You need to download reliable apps. Because there are a lot of stock market apps, but it's not all of them that are reliable. I have lost money in some of them. Apart from that, you get my stock and ETF recommendation PDF, which contains over 40 stocks that you can invest in. Dividend stocks is there. Real estate stocks is there. This alone is worth 10,000 naira. So you don't even need to play with this at all. Then last but not least, you'll be getting access to my mentorship group where you can ask your questions. Not only ask your questions, you will meet other investors, and any new investment opportunity that comes along, you will get to know about it. If anything I'm going to be investing in, I will be sharing it with you guys. Now, everything here costs 50k. But you're not going to pay 50k because I want this program to be accessible. It's for the first 10 people that are ready to take action after listening to everything I have said. They are ready to, invest for the future. They are ready to kickstart their investment journey. I will be giving this program, this stock market beginner program, to you at a token price of 5,000 naira. Just for the 10 people that are ready to take action. So, but if after watching this program, you don't have the money, or my 10 people slots have expired, for the next 48 hours, I will be giving you the opportunity to get this course at a price of 10,000 naira. Everything I've mentioned is worth 50k. So if you are getting this program for a price of 5k, you know that you have cheated me. Because I put a lot of value into this program. And when you invest in this program, you are investing for you, are investing in your journey. It's better you pay 5,000 naira for this program, you learn everything you need to learn, than for you to go and start doing trial and error and start losing money in the stock market, because the stock market does not know friend though. It's better you know how to be an investor worth your salt, so that you can invest properly in the stock market. So 5,000 naira for the first 10 people. Then if you are not part of those 10 people, for the next 48 hours, I will still be giving you an opportunity to invest in this class for a price of 10,000 naira. Do not go and lose money in the stock market. Come and learn how all these things work properly. Now, this is one of my portfolios here. As you can see, I originally invested about $50 at the beginning of when did I invest this money? I invested $50 around June. This is how much my investment has made so far that I'm showing you on the screen. Apart from that, check how much you would have made if you purchased 78,200 naira worth of Apple stocks in November. See how much you would have made. So don't sleep on investing at all. It's a scary journey. I know it sounds scary, but the truth is, with the right information, you will succeed in the stock market. With the right information, you will be able to know, okay, I'm a man with a family, or I'm a student. How do I invest now? Because the best time to invest is now. The best time to invest is now, not tomorrow, now. Don't say I will invest when I have money. Utilize the money you have, 1,000 naira. If it's every month your money carries you, do it. So I said before, this video will not be enough. So please and please do not play with this program. If you're ready to kickstart your investment journey and you want to be part of the 10 people that will take advantage of this 5K slot for the program, see my account number, send your payments here, and send your screenshots to me. I will get you into the program immediately. You will have access to the program and you can start your stock market journey immediately. And if you're not part of the 10 people that is taking part of my offer, for the next 48 hours, you have the chance to get this program for a price of 10,000 naira. So it's either you pay 5,000 naira now or pay 10K later. And if you are not even part of these two places, you are going to pay a higher amount after the 48 hours has ended. Now you need to ask yourself, is this going to be worth it? Think back on the story I told you about my hairdresser. Think back on the story I told you about Dangote that made this amount of money. We might not all be rich. I am not as rich as Dangote. But I know that since I have been constantly investing, some days I don't even invest up to 10,000 naira. Some days I might just say, okay, I have this 5K, let me just invest it in this stock. I do that. And I know how much my portfolio has grown since then. So I really hope this video has impacted you. I really hope you have learned a lot in this video. I really hope I delivered on what I promised, because I promised you I was going to teach you how to buy and sell MTN stocks, which I have done, and a little bit about investing, which I know that if you came here without any knowledge about investing, I know by now you know a little bit about how investment works. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, as I will be posting more money making videos, how to make money online, other educational contents and all of that. See you in my next video.